You can't do an officially sanctioned tournament without judges and experts.
Yeah.
Where did you find all these people? Because there's 4 very diverse games. If you're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh, it's like half an hour turns. You got to know the interactions inside and out, backwards and forwards. Where did you pull these incredibly knowledgeable people from for not just one game, but for 4?
I mean, that's the community that we're in, right? The people that get into this and that they're passionate about these games. They're so passionate about helping out and about being part of what we're bringing together. That is the biggest thing, is like when we went out looking for judges and volunteers and people to help with these events, so many people were like, I believe in what you're doing here. I want to be part of the team. I will sacrifice playing. I'll work the weekend with you guys to be part of what you guys are doing together. We got incredible people that help make this happen.
Literally wanting to do it just for the love of it.
Yes,
yeah,
100%.
So cool.
So I think that was the biggest thing, is that like we created and put out this vision that so many incredibly talented people just saw the vision and identified with it and wanted to be a part of it, that got the best possible teams together.
Hello and welcome to the first ever live broadcast of the podcast by Palms Off Gaming. I'm Jacob Smith, and today I have with me my guests, Steve Guinee and Matt Rogers of the Card Show Company and Geek Culture. Welcome, gents.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah, great to be here, mate. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for putting on this event. What an amazing weekend for Kiwi card enthusiasts. How's the event gone from your perspective?
Do you want to take this one first?
Yeah, I mean, like, just amazing, breathtaking, to be honest. The amount of people that have come out, the amount of their community that have shown up and gotten behind this and said, this is what we want, this is what we love.
Yeah.
I'm just blown away. It's like a lot of work went into this, a lot of vision went into this, but every single bit was worthwhile to see, like yesterday and even today, like how keen people are, how many people spent the entire day here.
Yes.
Like, it just, yeah.
I mean, look at
it came
right,
together perfect.
Look at this right now. So it's just after 4 p.m. On the Sunday. We thought it would be a lot quieter today, but look around. Like, there's still people here.
Yeah.
There's likely to still be people here at 5 p.m. when we finish up. So it's just been an incredible turnout. The feedback from the community has been amazing. And yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure to put this show on.
Yeah, if anything, you'll be struggling to get them out the door.
We did yesterday.
Yeah.
It's always the way. It doesn't matter if it's like an event like this or if it's live music. It's hard. It's hard. People want to stay. When an event is good, people want to stay.
But that's a good feeling, right?
Yeah,
it's good to know that that's
100%.
how they feel.
Yeah. Obviously, you guys are very passionate card enthusiasts, you know? Steve, for instance, you've had a YouTube channel for a while now focusing on Pokemon. And Matt, obviously running Geek Culture, you have to be able to, you need to know your stuff to be able to run a business like Geek Culture. So how did a passion for rectangle cardboard pieces turn into a full-blown celebration like this today here at the Auckland Card Show?
Well, I guess it's the Auckland Card Show journey started when I moved to New Zealand 2 years ago. And coming from the UK, where I experienced shows like the London Card Show, which they heavily influenced what we've built here today.
Yeah.
I took a lot of inspiration from that. I had no idea when I moved to New Zealand that I would start a card show, but when I saw that there was a strong card collecting community here, and there wasn't a card show like this, that's what sparked my interest into want to do Auckland Card Show. And then fast forward to after the first card show, me and Matt met up. We'd been kind of in cahoots about a few things prior to the first show. Matt had helped arrange a few vendors for our show, such as Card Merchant, who put on some tournaments at the show and did some free play areas and some learn to play areas. So we caught up after the first show to kind of just chat about how we could make this show bigger next year. And then that's where Matt kind of just jumped in and was like, I'm thinking of doing these huge TCG events at the Auckland Showgrounds. How do you feel about teaming up? And I knew quite early on from previous conversations we'd had that our vision for a card show here in New Zealand aligned.
Yeah.
And we very quickly, within a couple of weeks, it was signed, sealed, and delivered. We were like, yes, we're doing the Auckland Showgrounds next year. It's going to be a huge event. It's going to be over 2 days, and pretty much what you see now is what we had envisaged, and our vision for it aligned so well.
Yeah.
And so then from your point of view,
yeah, you covered a lot. Yeah, I mean, for me, yeah, like these rectangle pieces of cardboard have been my entire life.
Yeah.
For pretty much as long as I can remember. I started with Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff as a 9-year-old kid. I played all card games. This has been my whole life, and it is just I've managed to get a lot of fulfillment out of it. I really, really enjoy it still to this day. All my free time is spent somehow on cardboard or something to do with cardboard. And it just seemed like a natural progression that New Zealand and talking to retailers over the last few years, New Zealand really was lacking in this area. This is something that was desperately needed here, is kind of a way to bring everybody in the industry together in one big event, because there's different card tournaments and there's different events for different games and stuff that it kind of bring things, but people don't really get to interact with everybody. And we needed something to bring together everybody in the industry, and this was the perfect thing. So I feel like it was a very natural progression for us, and something that I had the resources and connections and everything to help make it happen. For Steve to get over the kind of big hurdle, and then together we can do something really, really special. So,
and I think you've pulled that off. It is amazing to see not only such a wide variety in the sense of like collecting, but you've also got play here.
Yeah,
it makes it that little bit extra cool.
Yeah,
I reckon, in my opinion, and we'll totally get into that a little bit later on. So, obviously today there is a mixture of local faces and also international ones like ourselves.
Yeah.
What was the goal? Was that always the goal, to bring the international people in here to show off what New Zealand is capable of? Or was it sort of the other way around, to let Kiwis have the chance at buying or seeing hands-on experience with international vendors?
Yeah, so prior to Matt coming on board, that was my vision for it. So again, coming from the UK, where you got shows like London Card Show, and they're able to bring the likes of PSA over from the US into London, and they do they do grading and submissions there. And I know that's a big deal for the UK. So then we come here to New Zealand, and you see that it's slightly underrepresented, and there's so much that could be done here. And like, look at this. Like the community are hyped for it. They want this. And so that was my vision from the very start. Is if I can bring international brands to our show here in New Zealand, and if I can get the local guys to unite. But then as soon as we teamed up after the first show, our vision aligned, and Matt was able to bring on such big represent.
Very cool. And did it land the way that you wanted it to? Do you feel like this is the right sort of level of mixture of the two, or are you feeling like going potentially slightly more into the international focus, or you think you might reel it back a little bit? What are your plans for the next shows going forward?
Yeah, I think we want to lean into that more. We had really good international representation and like some amazing sponsors and like quite a few stands of stores and publishers like yourselves that flew over here for it. But I think that's a drop in the bucket of what it could be.
Sure.
And I think we can lean into that a lot more. I think giving New Zealanders and the community here access to what's beyond New Zealand and kind of bringing them all in for this, it's possible. And I feel like we're in the best place to do it. And so I want to really focus on that a lot more next year. I want a lot more than this.
It's really cool to hear. And it was part of showcasing what's available here in New Zealand also really important to us people who have come internationally?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so we as much as we want to get the international brands here as well, we also want to showcase the likes of card merchants who are a big supporter of the show, hobby lords, and like yourselves. You're not based here in New Zealand, but to have Palms Off come in and represent the show, and we've got Cherry over from Australia too. Like we want to focus on this area of the world in general, so not just New Zealand, but like when we say local, region. We're a New Zealand based show, but we also want the Australian brands to be over here and join this community, what we've built here today.
Totally awesome. Well, we're about midway through my questions already. We are blasted through them. Why don't we open our packs? I first have to locate mine. I don't know where I put it.
Oh yeah, yeah. We got a cool.
It's in my pocket. I found it. It's all right.
We got a cool couple of packs to open on stage here.
Yep.
So.
Who wants to go first?
Yeah, all right. I can kick us off.
Go
So
on.
I got a Flesh and Blood High Seas Gold pack over here.
Yeah.
So yeah, anybody that knows me knows I'm a big Flesh and Blood fan. I play Flesh and Blood, and I really like that they've done these gold packs where it's kind of like a box topper. It's an extra booster experience inside a box.
Yeah.
And you can get some really, really cool cards in this. So we're gonna crack it open. See if we can get something real special.
Totally. I'll hold your mic for you.
Thank you.
You're right.
Get that crack sound in there. All right, here we go. So, all right. So this comes in all of the gold packs. You get a nice little full art gold token. So a lot of the things in the High Seas set make gold tokens. So that's really cool. Little map card. You can kind of match these together to make, just kind of showcases their really cool art.
Yep.
And then what do we got? Boom. Okay, so we got a little golden foil here of C4 Salvage. So, yeah, this is a card that's played in the Gravy decks. Some Gravy decks play it. And Gravy Bones and one of the heroes from the newest set. And, yeah, really, really cool. The gold pack exclusive version.
That's very cool. Yeah. Awesome. Well, it looks like Steve's just gone off to the side to get you some protection. So I'll get you the whole microphone.
Definitely
And
need sleeves and sweet. Do you want to open your pack next?
Pardon?
Do you want to open your pack next?
Oh, please. Matt, may I?
All right. Yeah, dude, go for it.
All right. It's a Japanese one.
All right.
I love the smell of Japanese booster packs. They're different to the American manufactured ones. They've got like a sweeter smell to them. I don't know if I'm crazy in that or if I'm alone. If that's a unique feeling, but I don't know. I like them a lot. All right, so we got Full Art Island. We got a holo summon GF imprint, and we got a full the Imperial City of Arcadis. Wall of Omens is the original one. Very, very cool. That's sick. Yeah, that's a hit. The Fire Crystal.
Nice.
Okay,
there we go.
That's a good pack. Demon Wall. Good luck pronouncing that. Garatia. Ignis. Scientia.
Yeah, those are what.
Oh man, there are a lot of the Final Fantasy names are always kind of tricky.
Yeah.
Loperette Scout. Araman. Fate of the Suncrest. Dragoon's Wyvern. Vane's Treachery. Gigatoad. Haste Magic. And back to the hero token.
Cool.
Can't be mad at that.
Okay.
All right, what do we got? We got some Pokemon.
So I got Pokemon. This is Fusion Strike.
Oh, nice.
This is probably one of my favorite sets of Pokemon. You're gonna get that crackle in there. So you can get this Pokemon here, Gengar, in this pack. I've never got it. It's something I've been chasing for a long time. We're gonna go 4 from the back. And if I pull it now, honestly, I'm going to need to go and lie down. Because I've opened so much of this set, but never pulled anything good, unless it's for other people. But there's a huge... Oh, I'm dropping cards everywhere here.
Listen up to the camera now as we go.
Okay, so we got our reverse. Oh, got a non-holo. See how rough this set is to me? So that's typically what I get in Fusion Strike. So I always strike out on it, but there's a card in there that I really, really want to get.
Yeah. What are your favorite sets respectively? You like the one you just opened, Fusion
Strike? Yeah.
And what about you, Matt, in Flesh and Blood?
In Flesh and Blood, I actually really like High Seas, like the latest set out.
Latest set.
I'm really enjoying it. I enjoy the limited of it. I enjoy the cards, the art, the pirate stuff. It's really cool.
Very cool. For myself, I think I'm going to go with the latest set for Magic.
Yeah.
Edge of Eternities. I love space. It's so cool. The full art Cosmogoyf, all the sweet planets as well. It's so cool. Like just the art in general is amazing. Really, really hyped on that set. Every time I see it, I always feel a little bit more tempted than normal to pick up a pack. It's very, very cool stuff. Now let's move on to the tournaments. Now, as I mentioned earlier, another really, really cool thing about the Auckland Card Show is the fact that you've managed to not only put on tournaments, but they're officially sanctioned tournaments. And there's 4 of them. We've got Lorcana, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Flesh and Blood, and Grand Archive. Now, aside from like timetabling, like it being a massive logistical issue, right? How did you go about convincing the publishers the idea of putting on these 4 sanctioned tournaments at one time? How did you go around going like, hey man, this is a great idea. Let's run with it. Let's kick it.
Yeah, I think this was the whole vision of bringing everybody together, and I think a lot of these publishers understand that, like the whole premise of I mean, Flesh and Blood are like, you know, their whole thing is bringing people together in the flesh and blood through the common language of playing great games, right? And so like I think all of the publishers sort of realized and agreed with me on New Zealand in particular that bringing everybody together in one go is just rising tide lifts all ships, right?
Yeah, 100%.
I think that it's like everybody's going to travel up for this event because they want to be part of the card show as well.
Yep.
There's all these other things to do, and like the publishers are a little bit more understanding these days that I think most people play multiple games. You know, people don't just play their game. They know that they're not just going to be able to keep one person and franchise fully within their IP.
Totally.
And then the fact that people are into other things, if they work with us on doing a lot of the games together, they're going to get the positivity of that from the other games as well. You know what I mean? Like people that have never played their game might like see they're running this amazing $10,000 tournament and stuff and be like, you know what? Maybe I get into that. Maybe I go to one of the Learn to Play booths at the card show. Maybe I check out some of the open play area stuff in that game and stuff. And so I actually think it ends up being a positive for everybody.
Yeah.
I think that it works for all of the publishers because people try their games, they see their games, and people in our day and age, they all play multiple games. So,
And I think it's especially important for lesser established TCGs as well, being able to show people, you know, the term cross-pollination, I think really settles well with this. You know, people might come for a more established game like Yu-Gi-Oh! And then stay for something that's a little bit newer like Flesh and Blood. I think that is really helpful, and you've got an audience that's already really keen on playing. You might as well do the best thing to market to them and try and put it in their hands. Yeah. Get them to have a go. Get them to open a pack, have a look, get that excitement for the first time of something new. I think that's really important. I think, being able to bring 4 incredible games and quite different games too, in that respect as well, was a really, really cool idea. And it's really cool to see that you've been able to pull it off as well. Speaking of pulling it off, now, you can't do an officially sanctioned tournament without judges and experts. Yeah. Where did you find all these people? Because there's 4 very diverse games, and like, you know, if you're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh, it's like what, like half an hour turns and stuff like that. Like, you got to know the interactions inside and out, backwards and forwards. Like, where did you pull these incredibly knowledgeable people from for not just one game but for 4?
Yeah, I mean, that's the community that we're in, right? The people that get into this and that they're passionate about these games. They're so passionate about helping out and about being part of what we're bringing together, right? Yeah. I think that is the biggest thing, is like when we went out looking for judges and volunteers and people to help with these events, so many people were like, I believe in what you're doing here. I want to be part of the team. I will sacrifice playing and I will help out. I'll judge, I'll work the weekend with you guys to be part of what you guys are doing together. And I mean, we got incredible people that help make this happen.
Literally wanting to do it just for the love of it.
Yes, 100%.
So cool.
So I think that was the biggest thing, is that like we created and put out this vision that so many incredibly talented people just saw the vision and identified with it and wanted to be a part of it. That got the best possible teams together.
Yeah, it just shows the passion, really. Yeah, it really does. It really, really does. And obviously, scheduling. What does a day of running 4 card games look like? Because I know, Matt, you ran across here with your phone glued to your ear, with, bark on orders. How complicated was that?
Yeah, I mean, we have an incredible behind-the-scenes person.
Yeah.
Steve's wife, Roxanne, that basically just schedules Steve and I between all of these things and just says, all right, this to this to this to this, and these are all the spider webs, and these are all the things that are sorted out in the background.
She's very good at bringing our vision and our organize, like what we organize. I keep joking that I make this all look pretty, and I kind of pull together the stage and the media and the marketing side, and then Matt's very much bringing on the likes of Dragon Shield and putting together these big TCG tournaments, and then we've got Roxanne that just kind of
the conduit.
The glue.
Yeah. Does all the work.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's a mix of all three, right? Bring it together. I mean, I didn't have much to do with the tournaments. That's very much on you and Roxanne there. But, it's been a headache at times, but we've got over it, right? Like it's been a bit there's been some big challenges, but
it definitely would have made a already big weekend into an absolutely massive weekend for everybody involved. Hats off to everybody that's helped organize this event. Really, truly incredible stuff. And is anybody on the Geek Culture team or the Card Show team having a little bit of a go in the tournament today, or no?
No, I think the entire team is on
committed.
Committed. Everybody was committed. Everybody sacrificed. Like, I mean, Geek Culture is a team of people that love playing card games, right? So everybody wanted to play these big tournaments, but I think we all pulled together and we all committed. And everybody's been, every single person on the Geek Culture team is running something in this card show. So,
very, very cool. And now, I originally wrote the question being like, I wonder what's coming next for the Auckland Card Show, where you're expanding to next. But I was flicking through the little booklet that you had here today, and I could see that you're going to the South Island. So let's focus on what's happening in the future. So obviously going to the South Island, where can people expect that? Can we find out today where that's going to be? Yeah, Christchurch, yay!
So we are working on a South Island Card Show. We haven't set a date.
You chose the boring answer. Okay.
We haven't set a date. We haven't set a venue. We kind of know what we're doing. It's something, again, I think we discussed it as early as like when we said we were going to do this show, right? It was something that's been in the pipeline for over a year now, or around a year now.
Yeah.
But we will announce details of that soon. It just seemed a shame not to let people know, because the South Island is even more underrepresented than the North Island for stuff like this. We see that. We see the Facebook groups, and we get the messages, and people ask us, when are you going to do something like this in the South Island? And this seemed like the perfect time to just kind of put it out there and say, hey guys, we see you, and we are coming. So we should have an announcement for that in the next couple of months.
Oh, very cool.
It will be in 2026. It's not going to be in the next few months.
Okay, yeah.
But it will be in 2026 before we get down to the South Island.
Yeah, doing another show of this scale in a city that you're less familiar with, that's a lot to pull off in the next couple of months.
Well, I mean, you're quite familiar with the city anyway, right? You've done a lot of big events right across the country. So, again, with Matt coming on board, I think Christchurch was your like vision as well, wasn't it? You were like, if we're doing this kind of thing, we might as well take it down there as well, because we'll have everything to do it, and we can logistically do it.
I think from my side, a big thing was like, if we're gonna go as big as what we're expecting to go, then we probably have to do it in Christchurch. And so I think a big part of the reason that we haven't fully locked in anything yet is because we wanted to wait and see what this weekend's like. You know, if this weekend, and I'll give you a little bit more of a fun answer then, I guess, if this weekend was like 1,000 to 2,000 people or whatever, it popped, people loved it, whatever. We're like, I think we'd be in the position where like, we can do more shows like this, and we can target places that are underserved, but with demographics that really count, like Dunedin or something like that. Like there are quite a few different South Island towns that we could actually do if it's a smaller show. Now, if it's a crazy show and thousands of people come out to it, we can't risk that. I think if it's a crazy show, like kind of where my mind was before is like, if we're hitting like 3,000 to 5,000 people, then it probably is going to have to be Christchurch, because there's not good venues that can
large
support
enough. Yeah.
this sort of massive thing as much as Christchurch. So I think the fun answer is most likely you're going to see a Christchurch 2026 show. We're not 100% locking that in because we haven't got a venue locked in yet.
Totally.
But I think that given the size and scale that we want to do, that's most likely what's going to happen.
And obviously, size and scale, South Island is. We could say the North Island is the epicenter of the population in New Zealand.
Yeah.
What sort of challenges do you feel that will present for you guys as a team when you do the South Island?
Yeah, so I mean, as Matt just said then, so it's finding a venue that's right for us.
Appropriate,
Realistically, would we be put on a show as big as this? Maybe not our first show down there. Because we still want to go down and test the waters, see how things work out, right? So
Sure.
we might not go as big as this, but we still, if we're doing it, we're going to do it properly. We want to go down. We want to put on,
100%.
A show that is as good as this. So it might not be the same size, but the quality of the show will match what we're putting on here this weekend.
I think that's the thing as well is you've established a brand in a very short amount of time, and it's obviously a brand that people trust considering the turnout that we're seeing here today. So maintaining that level of quality is super, super important, and it will serve you well going forward, I reckon. And now, obviously, massively ambitious day, right? Massively ambitious day, massive weekend, sorry.
Yeah.
With the ideas that were too ambitious this time around that maybe we can expect to see in the future.
Too ambitious.
That's a good question.
Like something that you go
I don't
do.
want to sound cocky with my answer to that, but honestly, the things that we envisage for this show, we've managed to do.
Yeah.
I would, I'd be lying if I said that there weren't times where we had little hiccups and challenges along the way. Of course, any big event like this that you put on, that's to be expected. But there was nothing that we couldn't overcome.
Yeah.
And there's, and this is exactly the kind of thing that we had envisaged like nearly 12 months ago now. So I don't know if I really have an answer other than that.
I feel like we put all of our ambitions down on paper and said, all right, I said, look, these are the publishers that I really want to run a big event. And you were like, this is all of the things that we want to do on stage. This is the thing, everything like this. Like we kind of figured everything that we wanted to achieve. And I'm pretty sure we ticked it all off. I think the things that we knew we couldn't achieve for this show, we've kind of put on the back burner, and it's there for future shows. There's a lot of ways in which we can expand this show and add further quality to it. I won't go into too much detail about those are right now.
Okay, fair enough. We won't spoil anything.
But there are a lot of ideas on how we can improve upon this. So. But if we didn't think we could do it right this time, we're not going to do it. What we do, we're going to do it right, and so yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That makes sense. Why do something halfway when you can just full send it?
Yeah,
totally. Obviously, with the expansion to the South Island, where else are you looking at doing? I know when we spoke the other day, Steve, over the internet, that you were probing me about questions of what's happening on the other side of the Tasman.
I mean, look, before Matt even got involved, if I could do an Australia show, I would absolutely love to. How realistic that is at this point, let's kind of regroup after this show. I mean, we've had, it's been a phenomenally successful weekend. We will regroup. That would be my dream is to take this as you said, as a brand and take it over to Australia. But who knows what the future holds there, and if that's possible for us at this point.
Yeah, I personally would love to see that. I mean, it's just so cool, the idea of having a collecting area and then an actual official sanctioned tournament area as well. Being able to have something like that back home would be just the sickest thing ever.
Yeah,
really, really cool. There's such people they really like collecting or they really, really like playing, and it'd be really cool to be able to cater to both of those sorts of people back home as well.
Well, I mean, make sure you tell everyone about Auckland Card Show when you go back to Australia. And
yeah, guys, if you're watching, what are you doing? Come over next year. Go to Christchurch. This is my first time in New Zealand. I'm really impressed with the North Island. I can't wait to see what the South Island looks like.
And what's your first impression of New Zealand? How's your weekend been like? Tell us about your weekend.
New Zealand is absolutely beautiful. I knew that Auckland was already like an amazing city, but being here and experiencing it is a totally different thing. There's only so much you can Google Map.
Yeah.
And as much as I love Google Maps, being here is so cool. I think without going too much detail, like the topography of the actual city itself makes it so interesting, having those vistas and stuff like that, and apartment buildings, being 20 something floors high, but you get that awesome view because you're that even higher up because you're above everything else already. Is super, super cool. It's absolutely beautiful city. Me and Jack, we went walking around to dinner yesterday and just being able to venture out into the CBD. By the way, so clean. It's a remarkably clean.
It is clean. It is
city centre. Like Melbourne's not too bad, but like in Auckland, I might consider eating something off the ground for $50 if I had to. Really, 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 really cool. Just beautiful. It's a very beautiful city. I liked it a lot, and I would like to come back and actually explore a little bit more properly. This time has been pretty much like go, 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 go. For instance, we flew over on Friday. We got up at like 3:30 Australian Eastern Standard Time. Threw our clothes on, brushed our teeth, got in the Uber, got to the airport, flew over, and then when we landed, picked up the car, and then tried to not speed. The speed limits here, like 30 kilometers an hour everywhere. There's like a 130 kilometer an hour zone back home in Melbourne. But here, everything's 30. I keep defaulting to 40 because that's like the slow speed in my head. I'm like, oh, I gotta hit the brake real quick. But yeah, it's just been go, 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 go. Came here, set up, and then it's just been here at the event and a little bit of R&R once we're off. Then there's the retailer day tomorrow, which will be really, really cool. We're looking forward to that. Me, Darcy, and Jack will be there at that one, which will be cool. And then me and Darcy are actually going to spend a day here on Tuesday, and we'll go about. I'm very keen to see a kiwi bird. First time ever. So stoked. I'm going to go to the Auckland Zoo. Cool. Really, really cool. I would love to see that. I'd also like to see a Kia as well. I saw that David Attenborough documentary about them ages ago, and they're fascinating creatures. Super fascinating. So that's been my New Zealand experience so far, and I can't wait to come back and do it more properly. Yeah. I think that wraps things up, guys.
Oh, wow.
I think that wraps things up. Please plug yourselves before we close up.
I mean, I don't know how to plug us anymore. We're coming toward the end of the card show. It's been an incredibly big weekend. I just want to shout out to everyone that's been involved in this. So Matt touched upon it, but like people who have volunteered their time this week. We had people, sign up and say, well, I'll volunteer a couple of hours here and another day here. And then they've come and helped us out. Everything from packing VIP bags to running tournaments and being judges, etc. And they've got involved, and then they've ended up turning and saying, you know what, I'll help you for the entire weekend. And so we've had this incredible team just help us get through this incredible weekend. And just a big shout out to all of them. A big shout out to all of our local vendors, traders, as well as the big guys, all of our sponsors. You guys from flying in from Australia, it means a lot to us. And I don't think I can really plug it apart from just saying thank you to everyone that's come to the show this weekend.
Yeah, I don't really feel the need to plug Auckland Card Show too much. It's all over everything, but I do definitely want to plug you guys because I think that Palms Off do incredible things in New Zealand. You guys have the best binders, the best quality binders in the world.
Thank you.
It's just not even remotely close anymore. And I love that. All of the stores are stocking Palms Off products. You're able to find it at almost every local game store now. And you guys have put a massive amount of support into New Zealand and into those game stores. So I got to thank you so much for that. I think that you guys are doing great work here and in Australia, and you deserve every shout out you can get.
Thank you. Yeah. I mean, the whole team, we either play or we collect or a bit of both. And if we won't use it, we don't want to sell it.
Yeah.
Because why put more landfill out into the world? Yeah. If you can help it, just make stuff that's cool. Yeah. Make stuff that's good. And I think that's the philosophy that Palms Off will always have. Because we'll always be collecting, we'll always be playing. And speaking of Palms Off, if you are in the market for any TCG accessories, please do consider purchasing us and support your local game store first. They are the lifeblood of this hobby. They give us a place to play normally for free, which is super, super cool. They give us a place to buy the sickest cardboard around. And you get to chat with like-minded people who share the same interests as you. Please go to your LGS first and ask for our stuff. If you can't get it, pester them about it.
Yeah.
And then if that doesn't work, pester Geek Culture about it.
They can get
and
it.
if that doesn't work, you can go to palmsofgaming.com.au and buy it directly from us. I'd like to thank you guys for putting this event on, getting us up on stage, or getting me up on stage. Nobody else is with me, bloody doing whatever else. Thanks, guys, very much. And thank you. Thank you for making the first ever live episode of the podcast by Palms of Gaming a reality. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks so much for the invite. It was a pleasure to be here.
Thank
Brilliant.
you.
Cheers,
Thanks so
fellas.
much.
Cheers.